What is going on here, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. I took a short on NQ and I'm gonna go over that, what was the reason I took the trade. And also, if you watched my pre-market analysis, which I do every day before market open, I was expecting this low for my draw on liquidity. And as you can see, we came lower, very close to this level, but we did not hit the level. So in these situations, I am going to tell you how to frame your trades or how to adjust your take profits in case you are not going to tap into the main draw on liquidity. And once you know that, then you're going to always make some profits even if you miss the original draw on liquidity. And what was the reason that I came with this bias was we have a C1, C2 closure that tells us that we are looking for a reversal. And what was the first draw on liquidity? I mean, the first draw on liquidity was obviously this gap here. But since we displaced the gap, now the next draw on liquidity was this candle, which is a wickless candle, and that is a good draw on liquidity. Now, let's frame how we expanded from this candle to this low. And when I drop down to the 4-hour time frame, let's remove some of these candles like this, maybe this one. So day opens here. We go higher, creating the two-stage SMT. NQ creates the SMT. YM sweeps the previous day's high, so that is our two-stage SMT. Now we were expanding. As you can see here, this expansion happened, this huge expansion happened before the market opened. And I mentioned on my pre-market analysis, I said if we do not reach this level by the 6 a.m. candle, then we can expect 10 a.m. to create some kind of SMT inside or maybe tap into this gap and then expand lower. We did not tap into this gap, but we framed the trade inside this candle, previous candle, with the 10 a.m. So I expected 10 a.m. to open, tap into the level inside the 6 a.m. candle, and then drop lower. My initial draw was this, but as you can see, this is the point here. Every single time when you have a 4-hour, every single time that you have a 4-hour close like this and the next 4-hour is about to expand lower, always take some profit with this first low, because the 4-hour lows and highs are a significant level. And if you trade to those lows, you can always take some profits just in case that you are not going to tap into the main draw on liquidity. And also there is a little gap here. So if we take this whole thing, that is going to be a huge gap. So that is kind of tapping into this gap, as you can see here, because there is a gap, there is a gap, there is a gap. So that's a volume imbalance. There's a wickless candle, there is a gap. So all of those together is going to also, if we put this here like that, see, that is a gap. So the reason this came back here and did not tap this, but it tapped at least a level, which was this gap here, and also the low of the 6 a.m. candle. So those are the levels that we always need to pay attention to. And I traded this candle 10 a.m. to this low, took some profits here, left some runners to get to this low, but we did not get to this low and I got stopped in profit. So I'm going to remove these candles as well. 6 a.m. expanded, did not give us a chance to enter. Huge retracement. Once we have this huge retracements, we know that this candle is done for expansion. We're not going to trade that. Now the next candle, we are going to frame this to trade it to this low. If I drop down to the 1 hour, you can see here. Now every time you want to frame a 4-hour candle, you need a level inside the previous 4-hour candle to frame it from. So this gap here on the 1-hour time frame is inside the 4-hour candle, which is 6 a.m. Now the 10 a.m. opens here. 10 a.m. opens here. We already tapped into this gap with the 9 a.m. candle. Now 10 a.m. opens. Now this is where, because this is not a reversal candle, or this is not a reversal candle, this is not a reversal candle. When you are faced with such a situation, what you can do is to drop down to the lower time frame to find a reversal candle like this. So now we got the reversal candle close here. Now we can trade the expansion. And the cleanest setup that I saw was on the 5-minute time frame here. So this is where the 10 a.m. opens, expands higher. We already framed the reversal. Now this is where we get the order block, and I enter right on the order block, putting my stop loss above the order block. Targeting, the main target was obviously this one here, which was the wickless candles low, the main draw on liquidity. But as I mentioned in the beginning, always take some profits at the low of the previous 4-hour candle. And that is where I took some profits here. I think I closed somewhere around here. I didn't want to get there stopped with the retracement. And then after I took profits here, I brought my stop loss, put it right above this high here. And as you can see, after we hit this level, we failed to get to this level, we retraced back here, and I got stopped right here. So that was the trade for today. And yes, that is what I was looking for today, and that's what happened. The main draw on liquidity was this, which you can see. NQ in the past couple days, if you noticed, when I give the bias for the day, we always miss it by a few ticks. And that is some kind of new trend, I guess, on the NQ. But in general, you should always take some profits with the closest level that you can get, which was this low here. All right, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and always check the pre-market analysis, which I upload before market open. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.